welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by if you're new, and welcome back if you're already a subscriber. Today I'm going to film a purchase or pass video. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I am kind of on a minimalism journey where I'm working on not purchasing things that I actually don't need, that are more wants than anything else, and kind of readjusting my spending habits. So I love watching these videos. I think they are so entertaining to see what other people's thoughts are on items that have recently come out. And I know that in Australia we have recently had a Sephora sale that's been up to 20% off all items, so it's been really tempting lately to spend money on stuff that I really don't need. So I thought we would go on the Trendmood site on the Instagram app. I look at it all the time. I really need to kind of get my life together with that, but I thought we would go through it together, pick out a few things that have been posted lately, and then discuss whether they're worth investing your money in as somebody who either loves makeup, is a makeup artist, or like a makeup enthusiast. So let's do that together today. But before we get into the video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I upload twice a week, which is every Tuesday and every Saturday, and sometimes I throw in a video on a Thursday. I have been doing that lately. I've been doing 3 videos a week since June, so it seems to be a consistent thing. However, I may be dropping back to 2 days a week as my workload has started to pick up in my personal work job. So yeah, I'm trying to keep up with it all, and it's a lot. So we're probably going to be dropping back to 2 days a week very soon. But for now, make sure you've got the post notification bell turned on so you don't miss any of my content. And also check me out on Instagram. I'll have my handles on the screen for you guys to go and check me out over there. And without further ado, let's jump straight into this video. So the first thing that I can see on the Trendmood website that has immediately caught my eye, and I have to admit, I am interested in this product. So we'll start with something that I'm actually super keen on. It is the new Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette that she's released. So apparently this is a whole new system in terms of the shades. So the shades actually don't have names. They've got locations on the eye that you would place them. So some of the names here include crease, inner corner, outer eyelid, blend, lash line, center eyelid, all that sort of stuff, transition. And frankly, I'll have some images on the screen of what it looks like. Frankly, I think this looks awesome. The swatches look great. I've never actually owned a Natasha Denona palette myself just because the prices are quite expensive. So this here doesn't actually say the prices, but I will also have the prices up there. I believe this retails for 65 US dollars, which is 101 Australian, I believe, which isn't too bad for an eyeshadow palette, especially one from Natasha Denona, considering the Bieber palette is retailing for $205, which is basically the same amount of shadows, the same packaging, all that good stuff, an additional $100. I really don't know what happened there, but yeah, maybe the formulas are different, I don't know. But I am super interested in this palette. I think the colors are stunning. They scream my name, and they remind me a lot of the Anastasia Sultry palette. So that was a limited edition palette. If you didn't get your hands on it, I'm pretty sure it's gone now. I don't think you can get it anymore. But honestly, this screams those vibes to me. Like literally, the color story is pretty much the same. So like even the shade there that says crease, that looks like Twig from the Anastasia palette. I've actually got it on my eyes today. So if you're wondering what was on my eyes, the Sultry palette by Anastasia is what I'm currently wearing on my eyes. And this literally looks the same. So it's the Natasha Denona Glam palette, very cool toned. It's just my vibe. I would consider purchasing it, but at the same time I've got something that's very much the same. So do I actually need it, or do I just want it because it's Natasha Denona? Do you get what I mean? Like, am I just wasting my money? I don't know. You tell me what you think in the comments below if I'm wasting my money considering this product. The next item that I see here is the Holiday 2020 collection from Hourglass. So we've got a quad that has 4 shades in it, and then we also have a 6-pan palette which has some of the ambient lighting powders in it. It also has 2 blushes, 1 bronzer, and 1 highlighter in there as well. So these look absolutely stunning. So they come out every single year, and I kind of get sucked into them every single time they come out, but at the same time I never really purchase them because I know they're going to come out next year. I don't think there's anything really unique about these compared to the other ones. And I mean, like, if I'm going to go traveling, I know the argument for this is if you're going to go traveling, you've got a face palette that has everything that you need in it. But the kind of powders that I really enjoy using don't come in this. And it's kind of like, I would rather just take my 4 different products that I know I'm going to rely on and then I know that I'm going to love, rather than taking a quad and then having to take those products as well, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna pass on this one. I just don't think it's really screaming my name. It's just another product that Hourglass is releasing this time of the year in their holiday collection. It comes out every year. It's nothing special. It doesn't scream to me. It's kind of whatever, to be honest. So Dior also has their holiday collection coming out. It looks like they have some more of their Backstage Face Glow palettes coming out. They also have some lip maximizers coming out as well. I've always been interested in looking at the face glow palettes. Babs Beauty talks really highly about them, and it kind of has sucked me into wanting to try them because I really do trust her judgment. I think she's very honest, she's very blunt, and her opinions are very genuine, and she talks quite highly about the original shades that were released from the Dior Glow palettes, and I am interested to know what they're like. So they do kind of talk to me a little bit, but at the same time, I'm looking at these shades and I feel like the one that is on the right, because there's the two quads there, I think it will come up on the screen as being on the right, I'm not entirely sure, but the one that's the darker tones, the one that doesn't look like it has a blush in it, I am interested in that one. However, I don't know, at the same time, that's a maybe as well. That doesn't make me jump and go, oh my gosh, like the Natasha Denona palette does, but at the same time, it definitely gets my heart singing more so than, say, the Hourglass product that we talked about as well. So yeah, that one's just something to think about. A lot of the stuff that's been released on Trendmood is all the holiday kits, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm just not a holidays person. Like holiday kit stuff, it's all going to be obsolete very quickly. I'd rather go for classic stuff. It just doesn't really scream to me. I can see here that there are some new lip kits coming from Kylie Cosmetics. So there's 3 actually, and it says the shade names are Don't Trip, Leave Him on Red, and Risque. I like that name, Leave Him on Red. I think that's so cool. Now, I don't know if you're new or not, but I have mentioned in some of my other videos that I do not like the Kylie Jenner liquid lipstick formula. I think it is terrible. I do not like it at all. I do like her lip liners. I think they're bomb. They're probably some of the easiest lip liners to work with. However, her liquid lipsticks are probably some of the worst I have ever tried, ever. I have had 4 shades from Kylie in the liquid lip formula, and I've never had a liquid lipstick crumble on my face so bad before as I have from these products. So I cannot recommend them. I will not be purchasing these. This is gonna be a 100% pass from me. I can't deal with them. If they're in the velvet formula, I would consider it. However, these shades are very rosy, and I'm more of a pinky brown nude kind of gal. I don't really like the rosy tones on me. If you are a deeper complexioned individual, these would look beautiful on you, absolutely stunning. However, on me, I just don't think that they look very good. They make my skin throw pink, and it just doesn't look very nice because I am quite pinky toned as it is. I fake tan to counteract that, and then I use more yellow based foundations and stuff on my skin when it matches my fake tan. However, being pinky based, if I use the wrong kind of tones on my face, it makes my skin revert back to being pink toned, and that is not what I want. So I will be passing on these. So Too Faced actually has something coming out, and I haven't seen any releases from Too Faced in quite a long time, which is really interesting. So there is a palette coming out called the Muriel. Yeah, Muriel. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna butcher this name, sorry. Amor Caliente? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I probably butchered that name, and it's a collaboration with somebody as well. But it's beautiful packaging. I think this is stunning. It kind of would be better if that was more a Valentine's Day release, but at the same time, it is coming into Christmas, and there's a bit of glitter and stuff in there. The colors in here are very nice. They look very fresh. I don't know how I feel about that pinky kind of color there though. I would never wear that kind of tone on my eyes, but the other ones, most definitely I'd wear all of them. This shade at the very end called Slice, which is just under Chili, that's very unique. I think that that's quite interesting, that shade. It's like this weird dusky pinky earthy kind of tone, but it's pulling peach at the same time as well. I think that would look stunning on certain skin tones. It might even work on me, and I'm interested to see what these two formulas are like as well in terms of the glitters. Some of them look a bit more satiny, and one of them looks a bit more chunky as well. So I'd be interested to see what those formulas are like. So this is something that I may consider picking up, but at the same time, I have like 20 eyeshadow palettes, which is kind of like a relatively small collection to some people, but for me, am I ever going to get through 20 eyeshadow palettes? Probably not. So the reality is, do I need another one? So quite frankly, essentially I could pass on all of these things. I'm just kind of giving you guys my opinion on them because I like to give my opinion to people. So that's what you guys are getting today in this video. So I'm so sorry if this is kind of boring and I'm not kind of dissing any of these brands. It's just that I'm so no bull dust at the moment now with makeup. Like, I just have completely disassociated myself with wanting the newest, freshest makeup and having to buy it to consider myself to be a beauty guru or whatever, or a makeup enthusiast. But you don't need to have the latest stuff to love makeup. You can love makeup with stuff that came out years ago. Like, I still use my chocolate bar palette. Apparently you can't even get the chocolate bar palette on Mecca anymore, which is like, what? Are they discontinuing this, like, from Too Faced forever? This is like a staple of like our beauty lives. You can't get rid of this. So I don't know, I think my relationship with makeup has just completely shifted. So I'm just continuing to look through the Trendmood website. Honestly, nothing's jumping at me. I'm not really that interested. Oh, actually, wait, here we go. So there is the collaboration eyeshadow palette between Nikki Tutorials and Beauty Bay. Now this is interesting to me. Like, I look at this and I'm inspired, which I haven't had that happen to me in a long time. There are some tones in here that are very neutral that you could wear every single day, but then there are some colors in here that are very colorful, very, very unique. I think that the deep blue in the shade Amsterdam, I think that is stunning. I also think that the shade Vla, I should know this, I'm part Dutch. And I can't even speak Dutch, it's so terrible. But Vla, I think that is beautiful as well. I feel like the color story of this is absolutely stunning. I mean, obviously with the image on the screen for you guys to look at, I think that the way that the packaging has been created is very Nikki Tutorials. I feel very kind of emotionally attached to this because I feel like she has taught me so much as a makeup artist, and if I saw her in the streets, I would just, like, she probably gets this all the time, but I would probably cry because she has done so much for me as a person without even knowing it. She's never met me, but she's touched my entire life. So it's incredible to see that she's got this beautiful collaboration out. It is currently sold out because, believe me, I did jump on the website and I did try to purchase this because I did want it, but it's sold out, and good on her. Like, she totally deserves that. When it does come back in stock, I will consider repurchasing it because I love supporting a fellow creator, especially one that has changed so many people's lives. So that's my opinion on that one, and I actually don't think it's too expensive either for a collaboration palette. I will most likely have the prices and the links to everything in the description box below for you guys to go and check them out there if there's anything that you are interested in. But honestly, Trendmood is so on top of all the new releases all the time. Just follow her on Instagram and you'll be all over it. But yeah, I think that's going to be everything from me. I don't want to blabber on too long to you guys just because, I mean, you can only listen to so much of my opinions before it's like, girl, shut up. So that is going to be everything from me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, comment the little 3-leaf clover emoji in the comments below so I know that you made it to the end. And again, do not forget to subscribe before you leave, and I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.